Hello, fellow sunbaked lunatics. Got up a little early here, and like I said before, you saw my last video. I'm gonna try a brisket this time again. I've been liking the point, but I haven't been liking the flat part. So I'm gonna try this new rub that Smoking Joe's provided. SPG, I think, with a little bit of paprika, and I'm gonna try that out. So I'm excited about it because this guy makes some really good briskets. And I got the pit barrel going there with mainly cowboy lump charcoal and some briquettes. But I'm gonna smoke this thing like a freight train. Put some really good big old wood chunks to make up for the rest of the charcoal that I didn't put in there, just to make sure that it's gonna get a really good deep smoke. A little different than what I've been doing. So I'm really looking forward for that thing to really start smoking really good. What I'm gonna be doing here, I already trimmed a lot of it. This is about a 9-pound brisket, as it is now. It was about a 10-pounder. Took about a pound off, maybe less. And some of these folks, they wind up cutting a big piece right here to get you through the grain, because afterwards you will not see it because of the bark that you should be developing, which is one of the best parts. But me, I'm just gonna scar it. I don't want to take a big chunk out because I'm not making ground beef yet. So I'm just gonna scar it right here, and then I'll know exactly where to go. All the way up here, and then after you cut this way, go against the grain, then you kind of want them going this way. But what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take the cap off with the end right here, the point, and make it into those famous burnt ends, because I like them so much, and the family really does as well. So all the grain is going this way. So you're gonna come all the way pretty much this way on this flat, and then I'm probably gonna use a little bit of the point for the brisket, maybe up to here. So okay, I mean, I'm pretty satisfied with this fat that I've already taken off. I don't want to take too much off because I know I messed up last time, and it didn't. I think that's what it was, part of it, taking off a lot of this fat. Yes, it's not gonna render down, but you know what, some is. So I'm gonna risk it like that. So I did pat this down with a little concoction that I made, just so that I can make sure that I get some moisture in there. And what I'm gonna do is put a little bit of this mustard. You're not gonna get the flavor of the mustard, I already know that. It's just more of a binder because I'm gonna go heavy on this rub. Smoking Joe swears by it, and well, I know the guy, so I trust him. We'll see. I have been trying other rubs. Maybe I'm doing them wrong. I don't know, but I haven't really liked them. One of the first ones I made came out okay, but I didn't like the flavor. Maybe I have a very sensitive palate. I don't know, but to me it tasted like beef jerky, and I didn't like that. So rub that down. I should have started on the fat part. So this brownness that you see here is nothing bad. It's just part of the, like I said, the mixture of juices that I put together just to make sure I get well, in my mind, make sure I get some more moisture in there. So just rubbing it down. I did pat it down dry from all the juices and the water and everything else. Some guys take this off. Why? I don't know. I'm gonna leave it on there. Why? Because. Why? Because I want to. I don't know how it's gonna turn out, but you know what? If it's a little bit extra meat, a little extra morsel, by all means. So there's some of the fat that I took off here. See, like this right here, yeah, it's probably not gonna render off. Just these big chunks that are just a little annoying mainly. That's what you're gonna take off. No, you're not gonna get it perfect unless you're really gonna be trained to do, or if you're trained to do competition, things like that. But for that, I just want to get a good tasting brisket where I can eat it all the way through. I'll be honest with you, I'm not a really big fan of Rudy's, but man, lately I've been getting some really good pieces there, man, of the moist part of it. So let me just drop my hands here. One of the things for sure what you want to do is once you throw down your rub and you want to go really heavy on it to get that bark, you want to go pretty heavy. So I'm going to go to town with this stuff. Hope you like my shirt, the animal. Love the guy. I'm just gonna go like this and try to be as careful as I can. Yeah, buddy. Look at that. Smoking Joe's, man. This one smells good. You would think something as simple as SPG, but no, it smells really, really good. See, and that's the thing. I know he uses all different kinds of rubs. He backs up Victory and Layton a lot. Some other dudes. Because really, I mean, that was his, I guess, part of his foundation. Not exactly sure. Still uses all those guys. But, you know, he put together this deal here. He really likes it. Maybe you should start promoting it. So check out some of his videos, Smoking Joe's. Really good tips in there. But again, you know what? You wind up doing what you think is right. Get some tips. And just go at it, man. Just go at it. Live the sun-baked lunatic lifestyle, baby. Yeah. So here, I'm pretty satisfied with the fat end on that. Where I want to go really heavy more is over here. In there. Put a little bit more of this stuff. I do use that a lot as a binder on different meats. And of course, all of you have seen me that I do a lot of the pork butts. I really fell in love with pork butts ever since my fellow beaner, Brian Sandage, got me into the into smoking, really. I started following Smoking Joe's, but I never really wanted to do it myself until this guy brought me some of them pork buds that he made, and man, that was delicious. Like I said, I never really liked pork butts because they always, I mean, everywhere I went, the flavor wasn't there all fully there. It was on the bark. You always kind of fought for the bark. So the rest of the meat was really bland. But when he brought me that pork butt for the first time, good night, man, that was good. And so, sun-baked lunatics came into play. So again, I'm going kind of heavy on this thing here. Again, perhaps on the other ones I might have gone too low. I really doubt it, man, because I use a lot of these rubs. My family liked it. I just didn't like it. You all know what I mean. Sometimes you're not satisfied, especially when you're cooking and you visualize it in your mind a little bit different, and it doesn't come out the way you want it. Everybody else likes it. Oh, you're good. And we appreciate it. However, in our own minds, something is not right. So in this case, I know it's called a rub, but you don't ever rub it. You pat it down. Pat it down really good. I know this other guy here at EPT Hot Wheels, Oscar de la Gala. Shout out to him. Had some really good conversations about barbecuing. And man, that guy's smart. I don't remember half the stuff he tells me about chemical compositions and all this other stuff. Hey, if it works for him, good for him. But everybody else is telling me, Joe and Brian and this guy, hey, go a little slower. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna go way slow. But like I said, I'm really gonna get after that smoke as much as possible. Some people say don't soak your wood chips. I smoked a couple of them. I soaked a couple of wood chips. Again, trial and error, whatever you like, whatever comes out. Trial and error, baby. So that's exactly what I'm doing here. That smells so good, Joe. You know, I was gonna make another video. I actually got it, and because I was so mad yesterday, I put it on my YouTube if you all want to watch it. Some Big Lunatics YouTube. But I was really upset yesterday. I was gonna talk about some so-called mechanics that are out there. Fortunately, it's none of my boys that I take care of or that I look after any of my accounts, but man, somebody just kind of didn't do my dad very good. Took advantage of the guy, took out some spark plugs out of a Buick LeSabre. He didn't tell me about it, got it done. Man, those things were trash. And I had already replaced them. Anyway, that's gonna be another video. It's just still in my head. I'm really kind of upset about it. Just look after your peeps. They go somewhere or whatever, look after people's work. Like I said, I represent or service a lot of accounts, and a lot of my guys are good. They try their best. So really good mechanics out there, guys. Do your homework. Respect these dudes, man, because it's a lot of work. And they want to do the best for you guys, sometimes at the best price. But it is a lot of work depending on what you need. There's a reason why you're not doing it, right? Something to keep in mind. But anyway, enough about that. Look at this brisket. Look at this brisket, man. Am I going too heavy? Give me some comments. I don't know. But sure looks pretty darn good, man. Now you see the scarring right here? Again, that's what I'm gonna do. Some guys just take a big old chunk there, but then they put it aside, maybe make some burger. I don't have the capabilities yet of making burger. But here we go. As you can see, I really try not to waste rub. Stuff's expensive. At least for me it is. Look at that. See? All right, so follow me over to the pit. Forgot to get some music here tonight, or this morning. Gotta get me in the mood here. We were watching Smallville last night. Getting some Superman action. So that's what I'm doing with the pit. Want to stay right there? I got my coals going right here. Now I put the coals, and I did douse it with that with the lighter fluid, but I put a bunch of newspaper at the bottom. I like it. Turns out to be a lot better for me. So that's what I'm doing. I'm putting it right here, right smack in the middle. Some people say do it on the side. Hey, if it works for you, great. I've tried it both ways, and this is so far the way I like it. There's even guys out there that put a little design on their charcoal, meaning that they'll get every single briquette and they'll go all the way around until they make like a little flower. I ain't got time for that. So here we go. It's starting out really good right there. Put my grate down. But before I do that, I'm gonna put some big old chunks of moist, well, they're not moist, I mean, they picked up a little bit of water and stuff like that, just to get that smoke that I was telling you all about. And put it right on top. I want to get that guy smoking, man. Like a freight train. Like a freight train. I'm going off the rails of a crazy train. Do, 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 do. So that's the way I do it, guys. Keep an eye on that right there. I'm going to bring the brisket right away because I'm going to just set it and forget it. Well, I seem to have misplaced the other part of my grate. So, I'm gonna get this baby, put it fat down. See that smoke? Oh my gosh. Woo. A lot of smoke, baby. A lot of smoke. I try not to have it touch the edges there, but this is a long sucker. I try not to mess with it anymore. So as you can see, it's really smoking. That's exactly what I'm getting at. Actually, I wish I was a little bit more. We'll see how that goes. Put in my rods. Now I'm not gonna go by time. Smoking Jose, man, just keep an eye on it. Open my little pit down here. And here we go. Just set it and forget it. I'll check the temperatures later, see where we're at. And boom, baby. There it is. Fellow Some Big Lunatics, I appreciate y'all watching. Please spread the love out there. Have a good day. Make sure you get sun-baked today. It's going to be another hot one. Spend some time with the loved ones. Do what you got to do. Enjoy it. Love you guys. Take care.